Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to another episode of Soul Infused Monday. For those who don't know me, I'm Sonia Bueno de la Torre, and I'm a life energy and self-love coach. And today, I have nothing prepared. You're thinking, yeah, Sonia, what's this about? So, here's what I'm going to do today. I woke up this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning and I couldn't sleep. I ate something yesterday that didn't do me well. I didn't even know if I would get up this morning. And so I'm sharing this with you because we all have moments like that. And so a part of me did not want to get up. A part of me did not want to do this show. And I'm just transparent because we are all the same. And it's totally okay to have those feelings. It's totally to have those thoughts. And at the same time, I was then tuning in and say, okay, how can I still be in service? What can I do today that could make an impact in someone's lives? And then I can go to bed later again if I don't feel well. And I'm not sharing this with you so that you feel, like bad for me or anything. So what I've decided when I tuned in is okay, today I want to use the moment. If you're here live, and if you are only one person live here or two, you have the huge opportunity to really ask and get some support today. So I want to reward the people that are actually showing up live. And because I didn't feel well this morning and I didn't do the usual, announcement, there might barely anyone be here anyway. So if you're watching the recording and you have any questions, if you need any support in your life right now, leave a comment below so that I can answer you and I can support you. And if no one shows up, that's totally fine too. Life, that's life. And how you start your morning, and you know that I keep repeating this over and over and over again. And it's just true, and we all need reminders, including myself. When you get up in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, regardless if you have really you're sick, or you're dealing with something emotional, you're dealing with something physical, you're dealing with something mental, spiritual, it doesn't matter. The number one thing that I really want to encourage you or invite you is in that moment to take a deep breath and to be compassionate and gentle with yourself. We are all so attached to our own story. And I was just talking to a friend about it the other day, that the question that we tune in sometimes, like my friend and I, he's on the same path than I. It's like, who am I if I let go of the attachment of my story? Like, who am I beyond my thoughts? Who am I beyond the emotions that I'm feeling? Who am I without the attachment of the body, how we look, how what we do? Like, just check in for a moment with yourself. I just invite you to check in with you. Who are you without your story? And what can you do today to release whatever you're holding on to that is actually causing you pain and suffering? So who are you? Who are you beyond your thoughts? Who are you beyond your emotions? Who are you beyond your beliefs, beyond your attachments? Who are you? And what if you could become free of all of that and really tune in to who you are deep inside? Because when we connect to what we are deep inside, that's where we can experience freedom on a different level. And when I shared this morning, I felt, when I woke up this morning at 2 o'clock in the morning, I had a real bad belly ache. I felt so bad in my body. I ate something that didn't do me well. Then you can't go back to sleep. You toss and turn. And have you ever felt that way? Do you have nights where you just kind of like, oh my God? And in that moment, I was like, okay, what if I could be at ease with what is in this very moment? What if I simply accept that it's an experience in this very moment? What if I could relax into the discomfort? So if you are actually here, if anyone is watching right now, again, like I didn't even know how I would do that last night for me. Hey, Alyssa, you're here. Hey, use the opportunity. If you need any help right now in the next couple of minutes, ask me anything you want. And I help you. So yeah, last night was for me the same. So why I'm sharing this is also, it's okay to be in it for a while, and at the same time, you always can do something. And it doesn't mean you have to shift from 0 to, 1,000. It means that you always have a choice. And when I say you always have a choice, it means that you always have a choice even to shift internally just a little bit. It doesn't mean that, hey, you're not feeling well, you didn't sleep well, so you get up and then your choice is, I get up in the morning, pretend everything is great and I feel fantastic, whoop whoop. That is so far away from where you are, but you have a choice to shift a little bit. And that could actually be as simple as to be a little bit more loving with yourself and accept that you feel this way. And ask yourself, what is one little thing? What is one little thing I can do today, right now, in this very moment, that will help me shift just a little bit, so that I put the pressure off, that I put the self-judgment off, and I can move forward and instead of staying stuck in it. Does that make sense? One thing that helps me is, especially because I do have a community, I do have a message, I do have, I have amazing people that are in my community. I have amazing clients, and I am 100% committed to always give and show up no matter what. And that doesn't mean that it's always going to be fantastic and it's always going to be the greatest of the greatest, but it means I will be there and hold the space for someone that is in need at the moment. So when I feel like, oh my God, I'm in my drama and, oh, I'm so miserable, it's like, okay, who can I serve today? What would make a difference for someone today? What if I just sit here for 2 people, for 1 person, for anyone who is watching the replay, for that 1 person that I'm holding the space, it was worth it. Totally, totally worth it. Okay, so Alyssa is saying you are 100% right that we have a choice. I would never have said that before you. Yeah. My one thing is be with my thoughts and anxiety and not judge them. Yeah, that's huge, Alyssa. And I know how far you came. So you just sharing this. And you know what the beauty is, Alyssa, as well, or for anyone who's watching, when you say these things, when you admit them within yourself and they're true, even though part of us resist them, right? And you even put them out public, that become even stronger for you, because you do know you have a choice. And even though, when we are in a pattern or suffering or something that we resist, the resistance wants to stay there. And so I acknowledge you for writing that. I acknowledge you for admitting it and owning it. And then in this very moment, you have a choice too. And you can take a breath. You can, center yourself. You know what you can do. And it can be without pressure. It can be without judgment. It can be very loving. And let that be totally okay. One little thing. And let that be totally good enough. Totally good enough. Okay, if anyone has any other questions, again, if you're watching the replay, just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you later. And if nothing else, and if no one has a question, and if no one else is showing up, let's do something together to get uplifted, because ultimately, as everybody knows, life happens all the time, internally, externally, and the only thing we can really influence and that we have the power over is how we deal with it and how we react to it, and how we, yeah, how we choose to move forward with it. So, if you do not feel super centered right now, and if you don't feel like you're connected within, and if you would like to feel a little bit more centered, uplifted, and connected, I invite you to join me in a very short energy movement and meditation. And I've done this with you many times, and I encourage you to do this every day, even several times a day. So it's never a waste to keep doing it and repeating things. Okay, so if you're driving, obviously don't do this, or don't close your eyes. But if you are watching, first of all, close anything that's going to distract you, even if it's only going to be for 5 minutes. Close your emails, mute your phone, unless you're watching me on your phone, and you need that. But just, put away distractions. It's going to only take 5 minutes, and give this yourself as quality time. Okay. So, and then you want to sit, and the best thing to do is to sit in vertical alignment. And I'm going to talk about this more next week, because I had I was speaking last week, last week, and I spoke about how to actually stay in inner peace while life is breaking down. So I'm going to talk about more on that concept of vertical alignment. But as for today, just sit nice and straight. If you can, feel your feet on the ground. Take a nice deep breath. And if you like, you can close your eyes already. Close your eyes. Feel your feet on the ground. Sit on your sit bones so that your body is in really nice straight alignment. You can also do a little bit of stretching. Just move your body. Don't think too much about it. Let your body guide you. Let's see, what does your body feel. Maybe you want to jump up and down. Maybe you want to, like whatever you want to do. Just take a moment to kind of like feel into your body. And then take a nice deep breath. Close your eyes. And just focus on your breathing for a moment. Focus on your breathing. Keep your eyes closed if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable closing your eyes, leave them open. And tune into your body, into the center of your body. And you breathe. You slow down. You drop in. You connect with yourself. From an energetical perspective, when we are not centered, our energy is too, like all over the place, scattered. And so you want to come back in. You want to come back in. You want to breathe and come back in. And then what you want to do, you use your breath and you bring your energy up. And bring your awareness up to the top of your head. Again, close your eyes if you feel comfortable, and imagine like a string on top of your head is pulling you upwards. And with your eyes closed, you look upwards. And for those who've done this with me before, you just, just follow. And if you've never done this before, don't worry about doing it right or wrong. There's no wrong way of doing it. Just imagine that with your eyes closed, you look upwards as if you wanted to look up to the upper part of your forehead or to the top of your head, but you keep your neck straight. And you just tune up into a higher frequency. The higher you go, the higher the frequency. And take a nice deep breath. And you can imagine connecting to the higher source of your being, to the higher self, to a higher vibration. Maybe for you it's God, maybe the divine, wisdom. Don't label it, just, use whatever works for you. And for a moment, be in the present moment, here and now. And what if you give yourself permission to be okay with whatever is going on in this very moment? To love this very moment. To accept this very moment. To enjoy this very moment. Even if only for a moment. The choice is yours. Without pressure. Without pushing. And then let the energy pour down into your body. Take another nice deep breath. Feel your feet on the ground again. Feel how you sit in your chair or your cushion or wherever you sit at the moment. Maybe you're even sitting in your car and you have your eyes open. Whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes and you take another nice deep breath and stay connected with yourself. And I invite you to take a moment to make a choice right now. Again, it can be something small, something simple, something totally doable, but you know it's going to make a difference for you in your life today. Make a choice, one little choice. Choose one little thing. It could be, I choose to breathe more today. I choose to take 3 deep breaths 3 times a day today. I choose to be more gentle with myself today. I choose to have more fun. What if you just would choose to have more fun? So tune in and make one choice. And post it in the comment below. All of you that you are watching this, do this little exercise and post it. Why? Because it has more power if you post it. So Hariel, I hope I pronounce your name properly. Hariel, I don't know. So, and Alyssa, and whoever is watching, post a comment below. Something super simple. I choose to today, or today I choose to, and just post it. I'm going to stay here until you guys post it. I'm not going to stay here forever, but you're not doing this for me, obviously. But it has a different power when you really own and share with others. And it might actually inspire someone, maybe someone thinks, oh, I don't know what to choose, could be something simple. Even something like, I choose to drink more water today. I choose to call a friend that I haven't spoken in a long time. I choose to read a beautiful poem. I choose to meditate. I choose to go to the gym today, even though I didn't feel like this morning. I choose to book a massage for next week. And if you're not posting it, I would like to know why you're not posting it, right? Choose something and post it, period. And then do it, obviously. Okay, so do you have any last questions or comments? So I'm going to be here for another 30 seconds. Still would really love to see your comments. Sometimes there's also a little bit of a delay, so I might see it later. But let me know what you are choosing to do today. And do it. 20 more seconds. Okay. Have a fantastic start to your week. I choose to continue to stay present whenever possible, be aware when I'm not, and take a second to be present. No pressure, just ease. Beautiful, Alyssa. Beautiful. Love it. I'll see you next Monday. And if you have any other questions, let me know. And I wish you a fantastic, fantastic day. Much love to you.